This is Romo Dunze, and you're listening to the Ballsville podcast.
Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it.
Hello. What is up, Apollo League? Welcome to your draft drawing. What's up, Alex? How you doing, my friend?
What's up, Shawnee? Yeah, I'm not burnt out today. I can jump on with you.
Hey, there we go. Loving it. Guys, this is brought to you by the Ballsville Game. Maybe go to ballsvillegame.com to learn more about what we offer. We have lots of fun stuff going on, and we always bring you the best odds and the best payouts. I know I always change it up on you guys because, Scott says it perfectly, and I like to be different. But so, Alex, are you ready for this, man? We're going to draw these Apollo guys. This is going to be a fun one, huh?
Yeah, this is pretty cool. We've been waiting on Apollo for a little bit, and all of a sudden it just blew up in the last 24 hours. And I think Chris had a lot to do with that. So we appreciate the promotion. We need more of that, so everybody spread it out and tell a friend.
Absolutely. Yeah, we got a lot of guys in here, too. You got 9 of you guys out of the 24. You guys are already in the room listening, so that's awesome. You got Ethan in here. Cheeky's here. Somebody's name that I haven't seen before. Pakey Pat, right? Is that how you say that? Pakey Pat? Either way.
Yeah, I would say so.
Just say
Pakey Pat?
Because I like that one. It sounds fun.
That's cool.
So, yeah, that's pretty awesome. And somebody new in the chat. Glad to have you here, my friend. Todd Barber, always glad to have you in here too, buddy. So yeah, we got a lot of regulars and some new people in here, and for a bonus episode, that's pretty awesome. As you guys can tell, I had a long fourth, so if you notice me sounding down right now, it's not that I'm down; it's just that I'm hungover. So don't get.
But he's a trooper, guys. He's a trooper.
Right? You guys filled this league. We want to get this draft going. So hey, I want to make sure that we can get this going just as much as you guys. So let's do it, right? I'm going to go ahead and pull up the Wheel O'Shawn, which has our lovely photo of the light and dark Apollo staring each other down, just like, some UFC fighters. I love it, too, by the way. It's great graphics, so good job on that one there, buddy.
Cool.
All right, so we're going to start. So if you guys aren't familiar with this, before we go too crazy on clicking these buttons, what this is our Triathlon League. If you're not in the league and you're listening to this just because you're super cool and you like us, then this is a three-leg league, which involves best ball, redraft, and guillotine, not in that order. And it's going to be a lot of fun. It's the very first year that we're doing this as a full launch. Last year we did a pilot, which was a lot different than the actual format we're utilizing currently. But it turned out pretty well, and we think that this format is going to be even better. And so far, the turnout, we're looking at over $6,000 in the pot for you guys on this game. So, it's definitely turning into one that people.
Want to say the real number?
What's that?
You don't want to say the real number we're at?
Well, the real number we're at it's not it's a little bit fool's gold number right now because it doesn't include the actual fees for the $3 per person, but it's actually set right now currently, if you look at the league safe, at $6,666 total, which that's
gross. So somebody's got to go pay into Minerva so we can change that number.
Yeah, right. Let's at least get it to the $6,699 instead. That would be nice.
So if you're in Apollo Light, you're one of these 24 players, you'll notice that we just dropped Apollo Dark in there. So when you get your name called, you can jump over there. And then after these drafts, we'll get our lists finalized, and we'll go in there and sort you guys out so that you're in the league you're supposed to, and you can stay in the league that you're not playing in as a spectator, because in week 13 you guys will come back together to face off for the bracket. So
absolutely. Yep. And you guys are going to be on the spreadsheet, which is linked to the website. I would pull it up for you guys, but I want you to go to the website to look at it. So if you go to the website and you look, there's a link to the triathlon scoreboard. When you go on that, you're going to start with the ADPs for all the leagues, and then it's going to go through each different realm has its own tab. So you can click on through and make sure you view which one it is. That's where you're going to be following along for that bracket portion of the game, as well as
exactly
in your actual leagues. So
it'll be like that for all of our games too. We're going to have links to the site where you can go and watch live score sheets. And then us, the managers, will be behind the scenes updating those in the playoff weeks. So you get to watch your competition and see what's going on. And if they beat you, you can jump in their league to verify. But we're usually on the up and up. We show them on the podcast anyway.
Yeah. You guys everybody's going to have transparency here. So full access for each person to each league, even if you're not actually manning a team on that league, for exactly what Alex said. So you have verification for your own eyes to see what their score is for each week. But the easy way to go check in their score will be in the bracket, because we are very honest people and will not write a different score in the bracket, even if you're kicking our own asses. All right. So that being said, guys, let's go ahead and move forward on this. We're going to start from 12. We'll start with 12 light, 12 dark, 11 light, 11 dark, 10 light, 10 dark, so on and so forth, until we go all the way up to the first pick for each draft. And then once we do that, each league will go separate. You guys will join the league that you're in, and you'll do a vote on the actual draft time. If you guys are anything like me, there will be an opportunity for you guys to draft immediately, because that's what I'm going to vote for. So we're going to make sure that that's an option. But without further ado, what do you guys say we roll forward with this, huh? So for the first one we're going to draw is going to be light 12. Light 12. You're going to be the back of the pack on the light version. Let's go, baby.
Of Apollo. Good luck, guys. Oh.
Look at that.
Joey.
87 with the lucky back end turn. There you go, buddy. That's nice. I like to see a first timer get a good spot like the 12 hole.
The 12, the back end of the drafts are pretty nice, because you're getting some studs right about the second half of or the first half of the second round.
Yeah, absolutely. I saw a podcast earlier, and I was listening to one earlier. A guy mentioned that, he feels like the front half and the back half of the draft is the where to be, and the middle round is the scary spot for this season, which I totally agree with. So good for you, my friend. Let's see who's going to get the back end turn on the dark side. Oh, another newbie. Look at that. T-Give 23. I love it.
Light 11. Light 11. Light
Right.
11.
Moving on to light 11, everybody. Light 11 is going to be. Is it going to? Oh, it stayed on it just enough. Madauki.
What does that sound like to you? It's like a noise you make when what happens?
You're terrible. That's like, Alex. Come on.
Somebody's name.
It might have some strong Polish roots to that name.
They're like, that's my grandfather's last name.
Right? You never know, man. It could be really important, influential historians in that Madauki range.
Start the draft now. Okay, so dark 11. Here we go.
Dark 11. Oh, look at that. It's Lin J. You guys all four of you guys ended up with some really good spots there. I like it.
Shawnee is a fan.
All right. So now we're moving on to light 10.
Light 10, yes.
Look at that. It's going to be Scott. The guy's not even here, and he's getting the good draft spots. Good job, Scott.
Hurry up.
He's probably beat up somewhere with a Mai Tai in his hand, or at least a drink that has a little fruity umbrella in it. And, he's sitting here hitting on the good spots.
Dark 10.
Dark 10. Jay Morris, 410. Good job, Jay Morris.
Jay Morris.
All right. This is that range that I'm not 100% a fan of, so I hope I don't end up with this one, which is light 9.
Coming up, Trader Clan. Look, I got one.
Bush the Great. Light 9, Bush the Great. He probably really was hoping that I don't end up with him, because he did not like him.
Okay, Dark 9.
Dark 9.
That's a wrap.
I'm just gonna play a different sound.
Thunderzak.
Zach.
Oh, now we're really in the
Thunderzak.
head zone for me.
No one can stop you. Sarah and Scott aren't here. Okay, hit it. Go ahead.
All right. This is going to be light 8.
Light 8.
Speaking of Sarah. Oh, it's Jimbo's right smack in the middle of the dead zone.
Jimbo.
Ooh, I wonder how many quarterbacks he's going to take in the 8 hole.
Or what quarterback? You just got to do that math. Okay, so dark 8.
Dark 8.
It's on a loop.
Short stack 11. Other
Short
side of the dark zone.
stack. Oh, here we're getting in the middle of it. Number 7 for light.
Here we go, light 7. Who's it gonna be? Sorry for cussing.
Christopher.
For
He's
all
gonna
of this
love
help,
that.
he gets rewarded with the 7 hole.
Okay.
All right, dark 7.
Dark 7.
Get off my name. There we go. Chiefs Life 13. That was really close to me, but Chiefs Life.
Craig.
So thank you. All right.
Okay. Number 6.
So light 6.
Yeah.
Dead smack in the center.
These sound bites.
GLC 20.
GLC 20 at light 6.
Ooh, those little pie slices are getting pretty big.
Yes,
all right.
Sir.
Dark 6.
He sucks at football. He sucks at football.
That's Scott. Zogacho. Okay, how many people we got watching? What do we got? 12 people? So where you at? Where's all the big game commenters?
Well, let's see. We don't have any comments going right now, but we've got Ethan in here. We've got Todd, Packy Pat, Cheeky Hops. Sorry for cussing. Lots of regulars in here, man. What you gonna give them something?
So yeah, let's go ahead and do a freebie. You guys can see who's on the board. Let's do the first person. So you got to be quick in the chat, but the first person to say who the next person on the wheel is going to be will win a free entry to the big game, and we'll bring you in right after the podcast, and you can play a game. So if you think it's going to be Todd here, TB, then you got to say TB, and you got to be quick, because if somebody beats you to it, it's going to be that first person on the top of the chat. So
Sorry for Cussing's got Ethan, of course.
Okay.
Of course. Sorry for Cussing and Ethan are working together once again.
Oh, well, so like right here, somebody followed them and said, Ethan, it's impossible for you because Chris already has Ethan next.
Yeah, but we'll give you another if you want to pick somebody else.
So, yeah, we have Ethan, Sarah, JoJo.
Yep, Ethan, Sarah, JoJo. So Cheeky got Sarah. JoJo's Ethan.
All right. So I'm going to pause the chat. We'll give you guys a minute here. And if nobody gets it, we'll do it on the next roll too. So go ahead and.
All right. PT's getting cheeky. I like that. Packy getting cheeky. Packy getting cheeky. All right.
Okay. You ready? This is for light number 5.
All right. Light 5, and it turns into it's Sarah.
Sarah, and somebody definitely said Sarah. Who was that? First one was
I believe
Short
it was
Stack.
No, Cheeky said it first.
Cheeky said it. Oh, yeah, you're right. Cheeky said it first. So Sarah, M21, and Cheeky, we'll see you in one of those last big game leagues that are open right now for the Transformers division. Go jump in one of those and we'll get you situated. Nice. There you go. There's your big game freebie.
All right. And that was for light 5, right?
Light 5. So here you go. Dark 5.
The dark 5, everybody. Dark 5. Ooh, it's P. Rubre.
And I think he's the gentleman whose name, the new one here, right? I think he said that.
Yes,
earlier.
sir. If I'm not mistaken, he is a new member that I want to say came in through I want to say that was a Jimbo referral. I feel like potentially, but either way, we are happy to have you, my friend.
Yep, welcome.
So now we are looking at light 4. It's coming down to the top of the board here. So this is an area that I'm happy on.
Pake. There you go. Sorry, Shawnee. Pake.
Oh, there it is, Pake. I love it.
You probably said it better than me.
Oh, so that's P. Ruble on the app. I love it. Okay, nice.
Yeah, cool. Nice to meet you, sir. Pake.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay, I like that. That's
light
awesome.
4.
Light 4. Here we roll. I think it's JoJo for some reason. Oh, I was close. It's another J. It's Jimmy Wojo.
Yeah. That is close. That's as close as you can get. JoJo no Wojo.
Oh, I love it. Oh, man, look at my name is sitting, and I don't like my name on that arrow yet. I want to get a little bit closer up there for my JA17 love.
Yeah, so now you want to like start creeping up the front end of this.
Right? Now I want that top spot because I want nobody taking them from me. All right. So we're looking at... What's that?
Especially because you get double clock if you're at the turn, in case you forget. Let's be honest.
All right. I mean, not for me because I'm always in the app and I'm always drafting on time. You know, I'm not like those other people.
Yes, sir. I salute you.
So what are we looking at here? Which one are we on? Are we on light?
Dark 4.
Dark 4, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys can't tell, I am definitely still hungover.
There he is. There he is.
Ethan played a joke on me earlier and changed his name halfway through these triathlon signups, and I had to go back and readjust my spreadsheet. So you got me. Good job.
Yeah, HTX Ethan, the DGen. Okay, light 3. Here we go. Getting gritty with it.
All right, the top 3. Here we are. Let's see who it is. Oh, it just passed me. Woo! DMI. So this gentleman says that he has a podcast also, and I believe he'll be talking about this potentially. So that's awesome. We get a little bit more exposure out there. So if you ever want to be on our podcast, you're always welcome.
Yeah, totally.
So so now we're looking at the Dark 3. Is that right? Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
All right, we're down to the top 5 guys looking for the Dark 3 hole. It's gonna be me.
There he is.
Oh man, I don't know if that's close enough for my boy, but hey, I'll still get a decent player.
Light number 2. Oh wait, hold on. I forgot this.
I'm a fucking pimp.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. I wish I didn't cuss. That's the only thing I don't like about that drop is that I was cussing.
I wouldn't be the same, man. I'm a what are you gonna put, like gentlemanly pimp? No, it doesn't sound right. Come on.
I don't know. I would have come up with something. Baby powder pimp. I don't know.
All right, light number 2.
JoJo.
Joey. All right, so now we get to find out who's going to be dark number 2 and who's going to be at the 1 spot.
Right?
You
got Cheeky Hobson and still out there, and TB, 2 of our regulars too. They've been in a lot of these, so for them to get top spots is pretty cool. And then DeGaspo, he's been one of the many guys who jumped in the most recent ones. TB76, look at that. So he's got the 2 in the dark, and it comes down to these. You're gonna get the 1 hole, both of these guys.
So 1 spot. So we're gonna see who's on the light side, who's on the dark side.
How funny would it be if they end up exactly like they are right now?
I think they should. I think that 3rd spot should be the last roll, and then this is how they end up. That'd be pretty dope.
That would be kind of cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah, totally.
Of course, it has to go and mess us up, right? We're moving to the opposite. Cheeky Hobson is going to be the light first pick in the light side, and the Gaspo will be the first pick on the dark side.
Cool, man. We have a few new names here, so welcome to Ballsville, and a lot of regulars that keep the gears turning. So we just sent you that big thank you message, and go take advantage of those mini games. There's more on the way and all that stuff. So pretty cool turnout.
Yeah, and you know what I'm thinking here is Cheeky Hobson got the 1 pick and he got the freebie, didn't he?
Yes, sir. Yeah, Josh Allen and a freebie.
This guy over here, man. You know, this is him and the country are celebrating tonight.
It's time for a scratcher, buddy.
Yeah, right. Go get yourself a nice scratcher. If you're like me, you have to drive all the way to the border. But man,
here's Ethan.
I know, right? Just can't handle somebody else getting a little bit of love. Come on, Ethan.
Hey, I brought this up in the chat. So Scott's not here, guys. Let's just roll these drafts out. We're getting to that point of the year where we can just like start setting these things up to kick off, especially if they're slow drafts. And then,
I mean, if you guys get closer, we'll throw it up in the thing because we want to make sure that we give you guys an opportunity to vote on it in case you need a day or two at least. But we're not going to set it out for like weeks out. We're going to put it for a few days out to start for your options, guys, because we don't have a lot of time left to start these leagues anyways. We need to get these ones drafted and get these last 3 filled. So, once we get there, then we can sit on our hands a little bit and start doing our redrafts with our buddies, because that's what we're looking at that point. We're looking at our live redrafts, baby, our Las Vegas Ballsville get together and everything. We got a lot going on in the end of August.
Oh yeah, it's a good time.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite times of the year, man, because you get all the draft parties, and even if it's not a party, you guys get together on a Zoom call and you guys can have a lot of fun with it. And, those types of times, always good times.
All right, guys, go vote for the day. It could be Saturday, it could be today, yesterday. Let's go get up in these leagues. Go take your spot. We'll start building the leagues to accommodate you. So,
yeah, everybody who's in my league, you know what I'm voting for. I'm voting for right now.
Right now.
You stop right
now. All right.
Meow. See you guys later.
That's a wrap.